Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is a little bit special. It is a kind of first impressions look at some of the makeup from Pretty Little Thing, if you couldn't tell by the title. So I've got a few different items from there. So I hope you guys will enjoy it. I definitely had so much fun playing with it. But if you guys want to see how I did it and how I used all the stuff from Pretty Little Thing, then keep on watching. Alright, so first I'm going to prime my skin. So I'm going to grab my Tarte Clean Slate Timeless Smoothing Primer and I'm going to pop that down my T-zone. And for foundation, I'm going to grab an old favourite of mine. I'm going to grab the Too Faced Born This Way. This is in the shade Sand, and I'm going to pop that on with my Beauty Blender. So I'm just bouncing that on with a Beauty Blender. Oh, it is so hot outside. It's like raining and miserable, but it's so humid. It's disgusting. Like, oh, the weather in Australia is ridiculous, especially here in Queensland. It's like dreary, miserable, raining, but there's this big heavy cloud that's just like keeping all the humidity in, and it's so hot and so sticky. It's so gross. I'm all for the heat when I can swim. If I can't be near a pool and it's hot, I'm just going to complain. And for concealer, I'm going to grab the Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Sculpting Concealer. This one is in the shade Porcelain, which is super, super light, but I do love a really bright under eye and I make sure to blend it in. So just start highlighting my under eyes. I bring it up onto my nose so I can sort of do a bit of nose contouring with it. It in that little V, right in that inner corner, and then the same with the other side. And then down the center of my face, I'm going to do my forehead, bridge of my nose, a little bit on the tip, my chin, and my Cupid's bow. And then I'm just going to go ahead and blend that in with my Beauty Blender. And now I'm going to do a bit of cream contour. So I'm going to grab my Anastasia Beverly Hills foundation stick in the shade Fawn. This is a perfect contouring shade because it's super ashy. It's not too warm, so it's not going to go quite muddy on the skin. So I'm just going to start around my forehead. Bring it down along my hairline. To just under my cheekbone here. And then bring it in. Back down and under the jaw. Just pop a little bit down at the sides of my nose, just along the bridge here, and a little bit in there. A little bit under the lip to give a bit of projection, and then back up to the forehead. And then I'm going to take my Beauty Blender again and give that a blend. And I'm going to set that in place with powder. So I'm going to grab my favorite powder at the moment, which is the Huda Beauty Easy Bake Loose Powder in Pound Cake. I haven't found anything that keeps my makeup on and stops my concealer from creasing like this does. I'm just going to take a small amount of that on my Sigma tapered highlight brush, which is the F35. It's just the perfect brush for fitting under the eyes, so I love it. This stuff always makes me sneeze. No good. Gone. Oh my god, don't you hate that? When you need to sneeze and then it goes away, it's the most disappointing feeling, I swear. It happens to me all the time. I'm always about to sneeze and then it just goes away and I'm like super sad. And I'm going to set the contour in place with my Anastasia Beverly Hills Powder Contour Kit. So I'm just going to use the 3 bottom shades here. I just mix them all with my brush, which is the Smashbox Angled Blush Brush, but it is the perfect contour brush because it's angled and it fits perfectly into my cheekbones. I'm going to switch brushes. I'm going to grab my Urban Decay Contour Definition F109 brush, just because I did wash these last night and this one's still a little bit damp, so I don't really want to use it yet. And for blush, I'm going to grab the Pretty Little Thing blusher in Mermaid Kiss, which is such a cute name and such a really pretty color. Super peachy and glowy, which is my favorite kind of blush. And I'm going to take that on my Real Techniques blush brush. Ooh, that's really pretty. It kind of reminds me of the NARS Orgasm blush. Very, very similar. I love it. And now I'm going to take this big baby, which is the Pretty Little Thing highlighter palette. Okay, these pans are huge, and check out those colors. There's pretty much like a color for every single skin type. You've got super, super light, you've got pinky toned gold, really nice and golden, bronzy sort of highlights, and a good couple in between. I think I'm going to mix this one down here with this one up in the corner. And I'm just going to use my Anastasia Beverly Hills A23 brush. Okay. That is so pretty. It's like really goldy. I love it. That is some next level highlight. Just pop some down the bridge of my nose. I'm going to take a little bit on my fingertip and pop it on the tip of my nose, my chin, and whatever's left over put on my forehead. I get super oily, so I don't like a lot of highlight on my forehead, but I do want to just put a little bit on there. Alright, and now I'm going to do my brows. So I'm going to use my Benefit Brow Contour Pro. This is my favorite brow product at the moment. This one is the Brown Medium. So I'm just defining underneath, filling any gaps, or just getting a really strong line under. And build up the arch. And when I'm pretty happy with the shape, I'm just going to take the deeper shade and I'm going to fill it in. Everything's nice and blended. I'm going to brush it through. And then I'm going to take the definer shade and define around the edges. Mainly in here and up top. So it helps to give everything a nice crisp line. And then lastly, I'm going to take the highlighter shade . Very similar to the definer, I guess. And now that the brows are done, I'm going to pick up the Pretty Little Thing Sunset Boulevard eyeshadow palette. Can we just appreciate those colors? Like, totally my colors. Like, and I'm going to start with this top peachy shade right here on my MAC 224 brush. I want this like super blended out, so I'm using such a large fluffy brush. But I am bringing this out right to my temple. And now I'm going to pick up this shade right here on my Sigma E35 brush. And I'm just going to use this to deepen up the crease. And the next shade I'm going to grab is going to be this one right here, and I'm going to use the same Sigma blending brush, the E35, and I'm going to concentrate this in the outer corner. And really V-ing it out. And now I'm going to grab this bottom shade in the corner on my MAC 217 brush. Focus this only on the outer corner. And start bringing it into the crease. Just really building up that colour. And lastly, I'm going to pick up this shade right here, which is like a peachy sort of shimmery gold colour. And I'm going to use one of my Anastasia Beverly Hills brushes that come with the eyeshadow palettes. I love this end. Really perfect brush for like packing on colour or smoking out the under eye. These are really, really good for that. So I'm just going to take this colour here, pop this on the inner corner and bring it onto the lid. And to smoke out the lower lash line, I'm going to grab these two bottom shades here on my Urban Decay Iconic Eyeshadow Brush, the E205. And I'm just going to grab the Pretty Little Thing Waterproof Mascara, pop that on before I put on some false lashes. And for lashes, I'm going to grab the House of Lashes Heartbreakers, and I'm going to pop them on with my Duo Lash Glue. And I have been dying over the Tarte Lash Applicator. I just got it the other day, and it makes my life so much easier. This is the best tool for putting on lashes. Like, oh my god. So I'm just pop the glue on, letting it get a little bit tacky. And I'm going to pop them in the center. Best trick with these is you can get right in and squish it down as close to your lash line as possible. So now the lashes are on, I'm going to do the lips. So I'm going to grab the Pretty Little Thing lip liner and line my lips. And over the top, I'm going to grab the Pretty Little Thing Gloss. This one's a really nice brownie nude colour. Okay, I am obsessed with this gloss colour. It's amazing. And it smells so good too, oh my god. And last but not least, I'm going to set it all in place with my MAC Fix Plus, like always. Alright, so that is the finished look using all the goodies that I got from Pretty Little Thing. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I am definitely super impressed with a lot of the products, especially the highlight and the eyeshadows and this lip gloss. Oh my god. I'm obsessed with it. If you guys want to see more hauls like this, like one branded makeup tutorials, things like that, then definitely let me know. If you guys enjoyed this, pop some comments down below so I know. And quickly before we go, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it as well. And click that little notifications bell because I try and upload almost every week. So that way you guys don't miss out on a single video that's coming. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys. As always, I really appreciate it. And I'll see you in my next video. Mwah! Bye!